Hello there, everyone. KY in here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Insane Steve's War. So last time, saw 3 more levels, and had an attempt at the final level of the rank. Yeah, the final level of the rank, and also the final level of the pack. But, couldn't get it solved, so I'm back to try again some more now. I think I've come up with something that might be able to help me solve it, but I'm not sure. So, let's go ahead and get into the Let's Play, and see if there will be some success. And hopefully, a wrap to the LP. So, Hopeless 30 is the monolith. So, 40 lemmings and 30 to be saved, and also a time limit of 2 minutes here. So, should be clear from the very start. Yeah, that we need to block the crowds in. Okay, and then I think here I'm just gonna maybe use some tricky timing here. Alright, and then we could go ahead and send someone up. Another climber up, I should say. Okay, and then let's see, is he gonna... Ah, it's just great. Yeah, I wanted him to get interrupted there. Okay, now this should help. There we go. Okay, it looks like he was already low enough there. So, since that works, let's go ahead and maybe send up the rest of the climbers here. Let's see. Probably want to maybe mine there. Okay, and then let's see. Perhaps we might want to do the same thing there. Or maybe we just want to send another climber the other way. Let me see. And then I believe I want one to go to the exit. Alrighty, and then let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so one of the climbers is released. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that we can build up there later. Okay, and then you need to get a floater. Oh, you already have a floater. When did I give him a floater? Yeah, I don't know, but let's see. Yeah, then I think I'm just gonna have him climb back up here. Then yeah, let's go ahead and start bashing to the left here. Okay, I don't know if that will... Oh, and let's also give you a floater. Yeah, can we build up there? Aha! Okay, this time we have two... This time we have a spare builder. Yeah, I didn't exactly want him to turn around though. So, I'm wondering if I can maybe adjust this minor position a bit. To maybe get what we want. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if... Actually, no, we can't build here just yet. Or we could probably, let's see. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we could probably just send him up ahead. So let's go ahead and send all our climbers up then. Yeah, just so we can like maybe save some time here. Okay, yeah, and then maybe let's go ahead and start bashing. Okay, and then you can start building. Oh, so I must have given him a floater while he was walking out. No, so I need to do it a little higher. Yeah, now we should be able to build up, I think. Hopefully. Ah. Oh wait, that's not gonna help at all, is it? Yeah, and then you would need a floater as well. Ooh, this might be a little too close. Yeah, and then maybe give you a floater as well. Alright, let's go ahead and start bashing. Okay, you can't quite connect there. Perhaps that's where the bashing will help. Yeah, you guys need floaters. Yeah, you would need a floater as well. Okay, that might be more like it. Let's give you a floater as well. Perfect. And now, hopefully, just hopefully this is low enough for us to bash. Okay, time's running pretty low now. Alrighty, let's go. Okay. This should be okay. Ooh, we're running very low on time here. Ah, really? Alright, well, if you don't succeed, try again. As a matter of fact, I should probably make sure here too. Yeah, it's low enough, but here I did not time it correctly though. So probably around the tip there. Yeah, so I think we're around there. I think there actually is a gap there, so I think that should be fine. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Wait, what happened there? Oh, you don't have floor, that's why. Aha, just barely made it. Ha 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 ha! And that will conclude the pack. Alrighty, so with the completion of Hopeless 30, that brings us back to the first level, which is Peaceful 1. Alrighty, so that was a very well done and excellent pack. So great job to Mobius and Wafflem for converting this pack to new formats and Neolemics. I absolutely enjoyed this pack. And as I mentioned many times throughout the entire LP, yeah, I've already played many of these levels before by Insane Steve. Um, so according to the to some sleuthing that I've done around on my hard drive, yeah, I apparently have all Insane Steve's DOS packs downloaded. What I didn't remember was what packs I put in the completed folder, because apparently I only have two of them in there. So I think the reason why I don't have more than that is because I don't actually remember if I completed the others or not. But I know for sure that I played a lot of his levels. A lot of them also show up in Revenge of the Lemmings as well. So far, I've only played the Lemon Eye version, and maybe a level here and there in either the Neo Lemmix slash Lemmix version. But for the most part, yes, I do recognize a lot of the Insane Steve's levels in this pack. So regarding the levels themselves, yeah, the peaceful rank that was a pretty solid rank, I must say. Yeah, pretty much reminds me of Clammings in a way, where a lot of them were X of everything's, and yeah, there were a couple of there were some levels in there where their skill sets were more restricted, but for the most part, yeah, it was a very well-rounded rank, and one peaceful one was a pretty good way to start the pack. Two, yeah, another very easy one. Three, yeah, maybe a bit more complicated than the previous two, but still not that hard since there's the skill set is quite wide here. Four is a pretty good one. Five, yeah, five's a pretty good one as well. Not too hard either. Six, I would say, is definitely a step up in difficulty from the previous levels, but even then, yeah, it still shouldn't be too hard considering the skill set given. And then seven, ooh, seven was a favorite of mine. Yeah, it's a five of everything, but it's pretty good. 8, yeah, nothing to it. 9, nothing to it either. 10, I would also say can be difficult, but again, you have a lot of skills, so it's still pretty easy. 11 was a pretty good one. Um, it's a very nice level, yeah, just featuring one floater to like pretty much do most of the work there. In order to get the crowd down safely. 12, yeah, multiple solutions there. I just happened to take the long way around. There are indeed faster ways to finish a low, and you can indeed simply just go up in the first gap here. 13, yeah, nothing to this one either. Um, 14 was a really good one. I absolutely love the fact that it's a two of everything except for the builder, where you only given one. So it really increases the difficulty there. But it's a very, very nice puzzle. I really liked it. 15, yeah, I've did some overthinking on this one as well. Um, there were some things that I could have made easier, and some things were unnecessary there. 16, nothing to this one either. Yeah, love how it's a one of everything except for builders, where you're 20. 17 is a pretty good one. Yeah, pretty easy, despite the very restricted skill set. 18 was a pretty nice one. I really love one of everything lows. Apparently, this one has multiple solutions, despite the skill set. 19 was another good one. Yeah. Again, another one of everything. And pretty nice one too. 20 is yet another one of everything, and also a really good one that I enjoyed. Yeah, it's pretty much like a rehash of Keep Your Hair On, Mr. Lemming from the original Lemmings. Except here you have um arrows going in both directions, both the left and right. 21, nothing too special there. 22 was a pretty good one. Only hard part is just timing the climber so that you block to turn the miner. 23 is another good one as well. Although here the builder wall isn't exactly completely enforced. Yeah, I was able to do it with just two builders. 24, yeah. If I probably let's just say I did an alternative solution here where apparently it's possible to go underneath the trap triggers. Um, yeah, because you can indeed use compression here, but yeah, somehow it just escaped me. 25, nothing to that one either. Only two skill types, so it's the solution should be quite obvious. 26 was a really good one. I really loved this one. 27, nothing to that one. Yeah, two skill types again, just bashers and builders. But again, solution should be obvious. 20 is a really good one. I really like this one. Um, 29, brute force that one. And 30, ooh, yeah, I really, really overcomplicated this one. Um, yeah, for some very odd reason, I don't think I was ever aware of a uh exit on the far left. Yeah, at least in of all the times I played this level, I'm pretty sure I've never been aware of an exit on the very far left. But in any case, yeah, the far right exit solution apparently still works here, despite the fact that the major change made here was shortening the wooden plank at the top. Yeah, so despite that, the right exit still works. It's just difficult to pull off. Yeah, as evidenced by how I really struggled. Okay, difficult one. Yeah, pretty nice level to start off the rank, especially since it's a one of everything. And then difficult 2 is also another one of everything. Yeah, more or less the exact same low idea as the previous low. 3 doesn't have a low title. Yeah, a bit harder than the previous two, but still not too hard. This one was a nice one. Yeah, the only difficult part is just saving the lemmings before you lose too many. 5 was a pretty good one. It's pretty reminiscent of the IMAT level concept. Basically, making a staircase with diggers. But here you have to save everyone. and also there's less lemmings as well. 6, as you can see, yeah, it's a remake of, or rather a repeat of Bitter Lemming from the original. Yeah, except here you only had 2 of everything, and can only lose up to 5 there. Difficult 7, nothing too does, just the fact that it's a 2 lemmings level. Only hard part here was just building in such a way so that you don't block the climber on the right later. 8, yeah, I've kind of was a dummy here for a bit. Turns out the solution isn't that hard at all. Um, but it's a pretty nice one though. Especially love the one of everything with just 6 skill types. Oh, difficult 9 is a big favorite of mine of the rank. Yeah, it's a really, really good puzzle. Yeah, and despite only having 2 skill types, yeah, it is in some ways can catch you off guard, but it's a really nice one. 10 was another good one as well. Yeah, I really like how you have to send them over to the right side to make the path for the others who will go up the left. I've definitely seen this one before, but nothing too special here. It really isn't that hard, especially since you have a pretty wide skill set here. 12 is a very good one. Uh, again, love it because it's a one of everything, and it's pretty easy too. This one is another nice one. Yeah, I love the fact that it's a no builders level. 14 is another good one. Another good one of everything. Here I kind of made my solution more complicated than I needed to. Yeah, there were a couple things that I could have made easier. 15, nothing too special about this one. Just need to save the 2 hatches that are over lava as quickly as you can before you lose too many. 16 is a pretty good one. Yeah, again, love how it's a one of everything. Uh, Pretty easy one at that too. 17, really nothing too special here, other than just making digger basher staircases. But I love the fact that it's a 20 of everything except for the builder, where you only have 1, which again, yeah, increases the difficulty significantly, but still not too hard. 18, yeah, nothing too special here. It's really just yeah, it's really just setting 1 up ahead to build over the gap, and then yeah, just quickly releasing the crowd before you run out of time. 19 was a pretty good one. I could definitely see that it could be difficult, but I thought it was pretty easy. It's a really nice one too. 20, yeah. It might look easy because of the 5 of everything, but it's hard because of the strict time limit here. I have a feeling that it might be possible to save everyone, but yeah, I just went with the easiest solution that I thought up of, which was to just make nice bomber hole ramps for all the obstacles. 21, yeah, as you can see, this is just simply a repeat of a Beast of a Low from the original Lemmings, except yeah, here I love the fact that there's no builders, and yeah, you pretty much have one of the athlete skills and a bomber and a blocker, and then 10 each of the destructive digging skills. 22, yes, I love the fact that this is a builderless low. Looks difficult and intimidating, but it's really not that hard. Just need to use the terrain to your advantage here. 23, absolutely love this. Yeah, just leaving that builder step past the wall. Very, very clever. Okay, 24, nothing too special here. Just other than the fact that it's just pretty much a low where you just have to go through the one-way wall since you can't go around it and you can't go over it either. 25, nothing too special here. The only hard part I remember was the ending. Yeah, just making sure the builder turns around to forge a path for the crowd. 26 and 27, yeah, they're pretty much really lows to each other, but they're quite easy. 28, nothing too special here either. 29, yes, pretty much the lowest difficult just due to the time limit. But other than that, yeah, you have a 20 of everything, so it shouldn't be that hard. Here, I ended up taking a completely different route compared to solutions that I saw. Instead of taking the right side, where I ended up failing to realize that it's a climber-friendly wall, yeah, I instead went up the left side. Yeah, which works just as well. But the spacing on that side is much tighter. And then finally for 30, yeah, this just seems to be a remake of I don't exactly remember the title. It's like wooden puzzle or wood puzzle or something like that. But then again, we do have a wood puzzle in here already in difficult 19. It might have been the wooden puzzle. But pretty much the same thing. Yeah, just remade it in a different tile set here. Menacing one. Yeah, love this level. I love how it's a one of everything except for climbers where you're 30. Menacing 2. Yep, it's really just all about brute forcing it and just making sure that you bash with the correct lemming so as to give the um so as to like stall the other lemmings before anyone can slip through to the water gap. But it's a pretty nice one. Yeah, it shouldn't be hard, but yeah, I end up struggling for several minutes there. Three is a pretty good one. I really like my solution that I used. Yeah, and on top of that, it's a one of everything in 5 skill types. For yeah, there's really nothing too special here. Just other than the fact that it's one of everything except for blockers, where you have 99 of them for some very odd reason. I don't understand the reasoning behind that. Um, Menacing 5, there's really nothing too special here either. Um, 6, yeah, 6 is another good one. Really the only hard part is just making sure that nobody follows the worker at the bottom. 7's a pretty good one. Gave me some problems, but yeah, it's a pretty nice one. Not too hard either. 8 can certainly be difficult, yeah, due to the high release rate. But apparently it seems that my solution is more or less intended probably, considering that my solution is pretty much the exact same as one other um, foreign member solution I saw. Yes, Menacing 9, this one gave me more problems than it needed to. In particular, it was pretty annoying how one of the solutions that I tried, yeah, it nearly works, but it just fails by at least a pixel. So that was a bit annoying. But in the end, yeah, after a lot of struggling, I found a solution finally, or a solution. 10, nothing too special here. It's a pretty easy one. Uh, 11's a pretty good one. Um, so here I kind of took a different route, I guess. Yeah, or practically my solution differs a bit. Um, but I later learned that it is indeed possible to plug up the tiny gaps with builders, so that it makes a climber-friendly wall without the builder getting stuck between it, his builder brick and the wall. Yeah, menacing 12. That one gave me more problems than it needed to. Um, I guess in earlier attempts, uh, I would have had it. Yeah, had I realized, you know, that it's possible to keep building afterwards. Yeah, had I maybe mined with him. But anyway, yeah, I eventually did solve it just after a lot of struggling. 13 on the other hand was uh almost a complete breeder. 14 is a really good one. I really like this one. Although I made my solution a bit more complicated than it needed to be. But other than that, yeah, it is a really, really nice one. I really loved it. 15, nothing too special about that one. 16, this was a pretty good one. I have a feeling that I did indeed play this one before. But for some very odd reason, yeah, it took me a while to remember what the solution was. It should have been very, very obvious from the get-go that it was just all about extending one huge basher tunnel. But no, that escaped me for quite a while here. 17, nothing too special there. Just other than the hard part of getting past the trap at the bottom, and then forging the rest of the path afterwards. Once you realize that. 18, yeah, gave me more problems than it needed to, but it's quite a nice one. Um, Certainly, I've played lows like this before, so it really shouldn't have been a troublesome level for me, but it was. But in any case, I finally got it solved after a while. This one was a really good one. I really like this one. Uh, this one was a pretty good one. I really love the builder miner combo here. The only thing is that those two skills seem to be very very precise. 21 was a pretty good one. Pretty good remake of Pulse Apart from the original Lemmings. So yes, because I played this level before, yeah, I definitely recognize to take the ceiling route right away. 22 was a really good one. I absolutely loved this level. Pretty much one of my favorites at the rank. Um, Really clever use of leaving a builder step past a wall so as to catch a lemming coming from above to do the rest of the work. Really, really clever. 23, well, nothing too special here. Just need to know how to get through the low with the very, very limited skill set you have, which is a one of everything. Yeah, and also just need to use compression so that you don't lose too many and go underneath the save requirement. 24 was a pretty good one. Um, yeah, gave me a bit of problems, but maybe not as nearly as many problems as some of the other lows of the rank. 25, nothing too special here, other than I think it is intended to use all the one-way walls here, go through all of them. Yeah, at the bottom at least. But yeah, other than that, nothing too special there. 26, yeah, that this one should have been um, clear from the get-go of how the solution should be. Um, yeah, because really, because of the fire traps surrounding the starting platform, yeah, obviously the only way is to go over. But other than that, yeah, really, really nice puzzle in figuring out how to best use your builders to do the work here. Um, IMIS, yeah, another twist on the IMAT level, except here it's just using what do you call it? Diggers and bashers to do it to make the staircases. 28. Oh, this was a really good one. I absolutely love this level. I especially love how it's a one of everything except no builders. Yeah, very very clever level with a very good solution. 29, nothing too special here. Kind of a breeder in a way. Um, and then 30, yeah, looks intimidating and difficult, but it's really not. Just need to realize that you have climbers for everyone. Um, yeah, but other than that, the hardest part is just simply figuring out um, the way to clear a path for them to get to the exit, especially with the very limited skill set you have. Okay, and then for chaotic, Rhapsody, very nice level to start off the rank. Played it before, especially since I played it recently on Revenge of the Lemmings. Two, yes, also played this before as well. So another very good one. Three, nothing too special here, just other than the fact that you just need to make a builder wall, I guess. And you have to do it properly before you lose too many. Four is a really good one. I love how it's a one lemming level. Yeah, who does all the work, and it is a very good solution. Five, yeah, I struggled with this for several minutes, but eventually was able to find a solution. Although in my solution, it was absolutely unnecessary to cancel a miner with another. Yeah, especially since with if they are both climbers, then it is nearly impossible to do it. Yeah. Six. Yeah, nothing too special here either. I guess I could say that this is pretty much a breeder as well. I guess really the hard part is just juggling at the beginning. Seven. Yeah, nothing too special here either. It's more or less the same thing as the Razor's Edge Part Two. Um, I think in some ways the bashing might be harder, yeah, than it is on Lemon Eye. I could be wrong there though. But other than that, yeah, because I played this level before, yeah, I pretty much knew the solution right away. Oh, eight is a favorite of mine of the chaotic rank. Yeah, very very good puzzle and solution. And as I found out, yeah, this title, the lower title, is simply referring to how it is actually encrypted by a special variation of the Caesar cipher. Yeah, which is basically hiding the plain text message by replacing each letter a certain with the letter with another letter a certain number of positions, yeah, in the alphabet. In this particular case, yeah, all of these letters have been replaced with the letter 13 letters forward. But alternatively, yeah, because there are 26 letters, yeah, you could also go 13 letters backwards as well. Yeah, so either way should work. And so when you do that, yeah, then you get the message, or rather the level title, boring level. And yes, which is pretty ironic because I don't consider this level boring at all. It was actually a pretty good one. Again, one of my favorites. 9, very very stressful level. Yeah, too much juggling and scrolling back and forth for my liking, and I generally get very very annoyed with that. Yeah, very very quickly when it has to be done a lot. 10, yeah, this level did a very good job of making me think, wow, how on earth do you finish this level in just 1 minute? And while playing this level, yeah, it made me realize maybe I have played this before. Um, because I certainly remember some level being very very hard due to the very strict time limit. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, well, then, yeah, that is quite an easy one. Okay, another twist on I am AT here, except here you only have minors to keep the staircase going. Gave me some problems, but eventually, yeah, I was able to solve it. 12, yeah, I already know the trick here of building and then digging to get across horizontally. Yeah, and especially since I grew up with the DOS version, which also has that trick. Yeah, it also works there too. 13, this was a pretty good one. Yeah, although here I mistaken the blocks with question marks on them for steel. Yeah, when they're actually solid terrain. 14, yeah, this one gave me more problems than it needed to, but that's because I failed to realize that the first triangular slope that you get to at the bottom right, that's the one you dig away so that the crowd can get up to the top of the loader. Yeah, 15, there isn't, this level isn't too hard, just very difficult due to the very strict time limit. And as I have often said, just because the level is short, it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy, because for the most part, if they are done correctly, yeah, they can be quite difficult. Yeah, but like I said, for this one, yeah, it's not a hard level. It's just made hard due to the very uh unforgiving time limit. Yeah, and I even managed to run out of time there. Yeah, with the final 2 lemmings still exiting, I think. 16, yeah, as I was told, yeah, by a member who was watching my videos. Um, yeah, I was told that I didn't solve the law the intended way. But this repeat does happen in the next rank, and there it seems that the intended solution or the intended trick is enforced there. 17, yeah, another very stressful level where there's a lot of scoring back and forth. Although, in some ways, this level is probably not as difficult as the first part. Yeah, just because there are less lemmings to worry about, and in some ways, the solution seems to be a bit more obvious. Yeah, in some places. 18 is another pretty good one. Although here, this was originally a glitch level on DOS, but in Neo Lemix it does not work. So therefore, the hard part here is just simply catching the climbers from the bottom. Yeah, so that they can use the top part to get to the exit. 19, yeah, as you can see, it's just simply 4 levels shrink into 1. 20, 20 is a pretty good one. I really love this one. Yeah, I love how it's a 1 everything except for the climbers where you get 3. 21, nothing too special there. Pretty much a complete breeder. 3, I mean, 3, 22. Yeah, I remember this one being very annoying on DOS. Yeah, when I first played it. Here in Neo Lemix, it was also a bit annoying as well. But I really love the low idea and solution here. It was just getting the timing correct. Yeah, that was really annoying. 23. This was a pretty good one. Yeah, I would probably say better than the original two. 24. I remember how very annoying this was on DOS as well. Yeah, mostly because there's no directional select, and so because of that, oftentimes the builder placements would be done incorrectly um, in order to get the crowd down. And also, there was also a very very strict time limit as well. On top of that, yeah. I later checked and it was 2 minutes. Yeah, which I guess makes sense because originally I thought it was 3 minutes, but no, it was 2 minutes. So it was very, very strict. So just the fact that you had a very unforgiving time limit, and also, yeah, the execution was just very, very annoying to do. Okay, 25. This was the hardest level for me in the entire chaotic rank. Yeah, this is a remake of Peaceful One. Yeah, except with tile set mixing and everything. But yes, this is very, very hard due to the 99 release rate. And also, you have limits going out in both directions. Yeah, this one took me quite a while before I finally solved it. Now, 26 on the other hand was a much quicker solve. Although here, once again, I made the solution just slightly harder than I needed to. 27, pretty much almost a complete breeder here. Much easier. 28. I'm not sure my solution's intended here, especially since I completely ignored one lemming from the left entrance. But other than that, yeah, it wasn't as hard as I thought, despite the one of everything skill set. Okay, 29. 29 is a pretty good one. This one can be difficult, but it really isn't that hard at all. Really, the only hard part was just timing um, the lemmings at the bottom so that one of them blocks to turn the builder around to connect with the wall on the right at the bottom. Okay, and then finally 30. Yeah, this one gave me more problems than I needed to. Yeah, despite the fact that there's only 3 skill types here. Yeah, and the builders run out surprisingly fast here. Um, but really, it's just all about managing your resources efficiently, and also just being able to make a turnaround point with the right entrance with as low skills as possible. Okay, and then finally for the hopeless rank, yeah. So there's the repeat that I told you about, the repeat of Peaceful 30. So this time, yeah, there isn't an exit on the far left, so you have to take the far right one. But here, the wooden plank has been made the original length again. So then again, now that I think about it, maybe Peaceful 30 did have the shortened wooden plank, but I'm not sure if that's the case though. But in any case, yeah, this level was just essentially repeat my solution for Peaceful 30. Obviously, since I didn't load the replay there, my solution is slightly different, but other than that, the solutions are similar in many ways. Okay, and then there's this repeat again, except here you need to say 3 instead of 1. Yeah, 1 was the easy version, then now to say 3 is a much more difficult challenge to do. So yes, I did struggle with this one for a while, but eventually I was able to solve it. Bowser's Revenge. This was one of my favorites at the rank. Just a really nice puzzle and solution. Yeah, struggled with it for a while as well, but yes, very very nice level and solution. 4. Yeah, this one gave me a lot of problems. Yeah, it did a pretty good job of making you think that certain skills go in certain locations. But yes, the trick that's needed here, I have used it in some solutions to some custom levels that I played, but I failed to spot that for a while here. But it's a pretty, pretty nice one, though. 5, yeah, nothing too hard about this one, especially since this really reminds me of that one climbing's level, yeah, in the final rank, where it pretty much required the exact same thing at the very end, yeah, near the exit. Yeah, just to build a wall to turn everyone back to the right to get to the exit. 6, yeah, this one gave me more problems than I needed to as well. Um, although here my problem was just visualizing the solution correctly. Um, and also the fact that this also doesn't give you builders as well. That's what increases the difficulty significantly. But it's more or less the same thing. Yeah, well, it is based on the perch. Yeah, it is part 2 after all. But unlike part 1, yeah, where it gave you a builder, yeah, you don't have builders here. This one was a really good one. I really like this one. Yeah, that's extremely clever with using the fact that this destruction mask of the miner is actually pretty high, so that you can still release the lemmings from below. It's extremely clever, but it does get you thinking. Okay, I I basically had two obstacles in the way, so shouldn't I have two minors instead? But nope, one minor. That's the challenge. Very very nice solution there. Eight, yeah, nothing too special about this one either. Really, the only hard part is just simply syncing up the lemming so that you only lose one to the catch-up wheel trap. And also, I'm very confused as to why the time limit is 30 minutes. I'm wondering if Mobi is meant to make it 30 seconds, since I did manage to finish it uh, in 30 seconds. Okay, and then the Razor's Revenge, yeah, obviously it should use the same uh, solution idea as the other Razor's edges. And it does, yeah, only it comes from both sides. So very, very nice solution there. 10, yeah, certainly we are playing this one before on DOS. Here, yeah, you can only take the left exit. And then 11, pretty much the same thing again, except there's a minor modification. But one thing, the terrain has been modified on the left side in such a way so that lemmings will no longer fall into the terrain and then into the pit down here on the left. Instead, they simply fall to the bottomless pit. So that means only the right exit is possible. And then for 12, yeah, you pretty much have to combine both solution ideas to the previous two lows. But everyone has to take the right exit. So again, a pretty nice one to finish off the series there. Yeah, 13, this one gave me more problems than it needed to. Here my solution is just extremely messy and fiddly because it has a lot of pixel precision needed, and everything has to be done at just the right time so that you don't run out of time. Yeah, of course, I later checked other solutions that are online, and yeah, I'm still in um, like disappointment for missing the much easier solution. 14, much easier than the previous one. It's pretty much all about just getting through the terrain and making sure that you manage your resources carefully, especially the builders, so that you have enough to solve the level. Yep, and then there's that repeat of the uh, depth laser room or something like that. Yeah, so here the tender trick should be completely enforced that it should have been in the original, but well, it does have two more builders. Yeah, the original that is. Here you have two less builders. So yes, I think that's what makes the solution, or rather the intended trick, enforced here. Bastion no time. Yes, this was one of the lows on those that I couldn't solve when I played this low for the very first time. So despite how you only have bashers here, yeah, it does look like it should be very easy. But because of the time limit, yeah, if you take the normal route going down, yeah, you will not save enough before time runs out. But I remember when I came back to this low many years later, yeah, then I was able to solve it. Yeah, as it turns out, yeah, it's a solution that's hidden in plain sight, and it involves the nuke. Okay, 17, really good one. Really, really good. Yeah, especially love the trick that's needed here of blocking with a basher mid-stroke, so that only one goes on ahead to forge the path. Very, very clever. And on top of that, one of everything, too. Okay, 18, another really good one. This one was another favorite of mine. And now that I think about it, I think probably have played this level before. Because I think I'm starting to remember a level where, yeah, you need to connect the two bomber holes together. So that the trapdoor lemmings, yeah, they will have spot all the way at the very bottom. So extremely clever there. 19, nothing too special here. Just need to make sure that you manage the right crowd carefully so that you don't lose too many. 20, really, really good one. Yeah, I think it's pretty clever using a builder step to make a platform. Yeah, so that you will have enough skills to solve the level. But can be surprisingly be a pretty difficult one, despite the very limited skill set. 21, really good one. Yeah, really the only hard part here is just uh, a digger canceling another one. But other than that, it's a really nice solution. Really love it. 22, yeah, this one gave me a lot of problems. I really struggled with this one. Um, 23, yeah, much easier. Uh, Again, here, I gotta say, that was really clever. We're using blockers to constantly bounce a miner back and forth, and also to release the blockers, yeah, repeatedly as well, until you get to the exit. Really, the only hard part here is just placing the builder correctly so that you can bomb the overhang right here. 24 is another pretty good one as well. Here, I'm not sure if the lemming that drowns, yeah, is intended though. 25 is a really good one. I really love this one. Very nice solution. And yes, conceptual uh, mistake here in that, yeah, I bombed the miner here, but no, you're supposed to bomb the climber to stop the miner. And I already know this trick though, yeah, from playing United. So, yeah, it should have came to me, but nope. Struggled for a bit, and then I realized that had to happen. 26, I also struggled with this one as well. Although, as it turns out, yeah, I did check my solution to the Lemon version of Revenge of the Lemmings. Yes, the solution plays out very, very differently. Yeah, because in Lemon yeah, it is possible, or rather, instead of turning around after hitting steel or a one-way wall, yeah, the miner would just keep on going in the same direction it was walking in before it started mining. But here, yeah, you don't have that. Yeah, in Neo Lemmings, yeah, they would simply turn around instead. So therefore, that increases the difficulty. But in the end, I found a pretty very fiddly solution that requires a lot of or requires some pixel precision, especially to survive the fall at the bottom. 27 is a really good one. Yeah, I certainly remember playing it before, and also I recently played it in Revenge of the Lemmings as well. 20, oh, really good. Yeah, I quickly spotted the trick that's needed here, especially since I already learned it in United as well. And so, yeah, really a lot of the tricks that are required in here, yeah, I actually already learned, yeah, when I played through Lemmings United. Here, I'm pretty sure I haven't played this before. Yeah, but for some very strange reason, I feel as if I recognize the terrain, at least in the whatever the original time set it was created in. Yeah, I don't exactly remember, but for some very odd reason, the layout does feel familiar though, or look familiar. But yes, very nice though with that trick of bombing a faller in midair to release a blocker. Okay, and 29, yeah, as far as I know, this level is only found in the Neo Lemmings/Lemmings versions of Revenge of the Lemmings, and I happen to have played it before. So, but I think the solution here is different from the Revenge of the Lemmings version, though. I could be wrong, but yeah, at least I don't recognize the solution that I used here, that I used on Revenge of the Lemmings version. And then finally, for the final level, yeah, this one gave me more problems than I thought it would. Yeah, I was told that this one wasn't too bad, but no, I think this one can be difficult. Um, yeah, and I just barely made it on time too. Um, yeah, and also once again, yeah, had to place certain skills carefully. Yeah, especially in regards to connecting the minor toners, for example. Yeah, being able to do successfully a build up there without leaving a gap. Okay, so with this, yeah, like I said, this concludes Insane Steve's work, the LP of it. And so that would make another level pack that I have finished LPing. And so I hope you enjoyed this LP series on Insane Steve's work. And then I will see you all next time for whatever my next project will be. It might be more conversions of some level packs to new formats, Neo Lemmings. Or it might be maybe another level solving commentary video series. In particular, I still need to get going on the Lemix level pack that I promised, and I know Strato will love it, especially since he hasn't really commented on any of my solutions or done any background fixing for it. But it is understandable since it is very, very low priority, since it is only for very old formats Neo Lemix. But or it could be another LP of a level pack. But I think for the most part, I will probably take maybe another couple days break, yeah, before LPing again. But anyway, yes, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this LP series, and I'll see you all next time for whatever project I'll be doing. yeah, just keep an eye out for future videos and projects that I upload. Peace out.